Hello, beautiful souls. How y'all doing? If you're new here, welcome. I'm Brainy, and this is Brainy Twin Gemini, where we talk about unconditional love, the purest form of love, discovering your soul purpose, spiritual fitness, the law of attraction, manifesting miracles, life-changing healing music, and healing trauma. If you're a returning sub, welcome back. A little bit about me personally. I believe to be on the purest form of love journey on this earth, known as Twin Soul Love. I brushed shoulders with my beloved for a good couple of decades. We were at the same place at the same time, never acknowledged each other physically. However, our souls were drawn to each other, bringing us at the same place at the same time. We went to the same college. We actually even lived on the same street. We didn't physically acknowledge each other in the third dimensional world until 2019, where we came into physical embodiment. We had the most beautiful, rawest form of love imaginable. However, it wasn't sustainable at that period of time. So we went our separate ways to continue our awakening journey, our healing journey, learning our karmic, contracts, fulfilling those contracts, and clearing karma. And by the grace of God, we are back together at this very moment in time. I'm merely just a messenger here on this journey. I was pushed, poked, prodded, however you resonate, to debunk many of the myths out there, which there are a lot of myths, and come to you with the truth. Hopefully to find the light within and ultimately each other. If you're a new and existing sub, each week I'm going to be giving a giveaway of a 30-minute message on anything you want to kind of know in the moment, where you are, where your divine masculine is, collective energy, whatever it may be. All you have to do is, if you're a new sub, hit subscribe, and like and comment, and in the comments say new sub. And if you're an existing sub, type in giveaway, the first giveaway being tomorrow, Valentine's Day. So just type in Valentine giveaway, and if you're new sub, and then subsequent videos, it's just giveaway and new subs. So good luck to all of you beautiful souls. I'm going to get started with the message. This is dedicated to someone that's on this journey that is very, very dear to my heart. Was an inspiration to me when I was going through one of the most daunting times of my journey, and that was in physical separation. Not going to sugarcoat, it is brutal when you are in physical separation, but this source of inspiration, this beautiful human being, helped me through some of the darkest times of my life. And all of you support each other so beautifully on this channel, and it truly does warm my heart. And I just am so grateful for your trust. First and foremost, the trust is most important for me. That's the gift that I receive, is your trust, and gifts are meant to be given. So hence the reason why I give these gifts back to you. Collective this Twinflame Collective has some of the most beautiful, forgiving, loving energy, and I'm so glad that you're part of our soul tribe and loving vibes. So welcome, and I'm so glad you navigated your way to the truth when there is so much poison out there. So I'm going to get started with a masculine message. Beautiful message. I love this message so much. This energy is powerful. As always, you are this connection stems far greater than the physical realm. Sometimes it's really hard to digest, comprehend. You're plagued with confusion as you navigate the journey of awakening. It's not meant to be easy. It's not meant to be, you don't always have clarity 100% of the time. There are elements of doubt and confusion on this journey. So don't beat yourself up. You're awakening. It's confusing, but you're getting to the brightest, most beautiful version of you and self-love. And that's exactly where this masculine is heading. Self-love. I always say this is a journey of self-love. That's the ultimate destination. When you get that self-love, you emanate this natural light around you. And when you get to self-love, you invite love into your life. And you magically manifest that beautiful, loving soul, your counterpart, back into your life. So I want to say that you're very telepathically connected in dreams and just energy. I want to say, you're harmonizing your energy, you're synchronizing your energy, and it is absolutely beautiful. You've triggered this journey of healing within. There has been some, for some of you, not all, some deep rooted trauma that's buried deep down, and you trigger that healing, and then that trauma comes to the surface. Usually people can resonate it with, like, there's tower moments, dark night of the soul, whatever it may be. It triggers that healing within you, and it's liberating and it's freeing. And once you remove that gunk, so to speak, that's when you start getting into this journey of just pure self-love, and you morph into the most beautiful version of you. And that's exactly where this masculine is headed. You encourage each other in a different dimension. You encourage each other from the soul level, and whenever one of you has an obstacle, interference, or a hiccup, you soulfully support each other in a way that sometimes isn't, it's very confusing, because the soul is, I feel, far more intelligent than the ego. So when you're struggling, your souls come together in different dimensions, usually in dreams. It's proven scientifically that your soul leaves your body, and it kind of has, I don't want to say, like, it travels, and your souls travel into a different dimension, and you love each other, and nothing can sever that love. This masculine can feel you like it's just an awesome energy they're feeling. It's probably your self-love, feminine energy. This is a journey of soul energy. It's hard to comprehend when you're in a vessel, in a temple, in a third dimensional world. It's very, very hard to comprehend. Many of you will struggle, and you won't get to that. I don't want to say many, few. Will constantly have this battle with the ego versus the soul, and you may just remain stuck in that, I want to say, vortex, where you can't come to comprehend what this journey is about. It is at the soul level, it is unconditional love, and it stems far greater beyond this physical realm. Often we get stuck in this physical realm, and because we live in a very low vibrational world, most people are stuck in this physical realm. They can't see outside of that box, so to speak, that they put themselves in, or remove that mask. And it's very difficult when you're ascending to higher, greater heights, and they're still down. So they can easily pull you down and keep you stuck and caught. But this is not happening with your masculine. One thing I want to say, I see the sun and the number 1, which represents new beginnings. So if you've been, this masculine has, as they've been healing and getting to this self-love, they've been in a little bit of darkness, but the sun is shining, and that light within is just emanating from this masculine. Another thing about this masculine is when they heal and get to self-love, and they connect to a higher power, higher consciousness, higher self, ascension. They get profound messages of wisdom. And some of these masculines, when they get to this higher consciousness, the soul, at the soul level, they get this profound wisdom. And some of this wisdom that's coming to this masculine is, you need to end a contract, like a karmic contract. You fulfilled that karmic purpose, and it's time for you to move on. There's that soul speaking to them, that higher consciousness, like, it's time to end this karmic contract and move forward and get to that destination of self-love. This karmic interference is holding them back from truly discovering who they're meant to be and what their soul purpose is in this particular universe. So there's truths being spoken to this masculine. And one of the very powerful messages is, be fair to yourself. Do for you. and stop filling other people's cup up before you fill your own cup up. It's called codependency. And codependency is always giving to others and not giving to yourself. You like, this masculine wants to be the savior in people's lives, but at the expense of themselves. So this higher power is actually giving them some profound wisdom. They're very close to spirit right now. I always say that this is a journey where the soul navigates to spirit. Soul and spirit are two different things. Spirit is that destination where you come into nirvana, enlightenment, bliss, just sheer beauty. And you can resonate it with spirit, God, source, universe, divine, however you resonate. So they're very close. They're actually praying. They're saying mantras. They're meditating. All sorts of just love, primarily for themselves, because that's that one thing about this codependency. There's love for others, but not for oneself. And I always say that this is a journey of self-love, nothing more. Once you get to that pure self-love and acceptance and awareness, that is when the magic, the beauty, the miracles, all of that start manifesting into your life. It's absolutely wonderfully beautiful. I do have another message. Not sure who these messages are for, but there's a strong message for you to reach out to like-minded souls. What do I mean by that? I mean people that can understand what you're going through, the awakening. When you're ascending to greater heights, I know this sounds terrible, but people just want to push you down. They don't understand. So they will give you I find that the low vibration of humans are the ones that cast that fear, doubt, and confusion over you without you even realizing it, because they have the fear, they have the confusion, and they have the doubt because they have no idea what you're going through. You've been given a gift, a blessing, and I love it all so much. So if you can reach out to others that are going through the same experience that you are, that will give you the clarity and just that inner freedom, because you're wrestling within yourself. Another very important message is get by the water. I always say nature, 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 nature. As you awaken, you just appreciate nature so much. You're like, where have I been all this time? Like, I've seen this stuff every single day of my life, but I appreciate it 100% more today than I did yesterday. Water. There will be a message in a bottle, so to speak. Not literally, don't look for a bottle at the water, but there will be a very, very deep, profound message if you go by the water. Put your toes in the water. That just releases any negative energy, and you will get a very, very profound, deep message. It will change the course of your journey for the better. I love it, and I love it all so very much. If the masculine could say anything at this moment, we live in the moment, we don't live in the past, we don't live in the future. If you do, you're robbing yourself of this very moment. You're not meant to live in the past, you're not meant to live in the future. The past, we go back, to remind ourselves of the lessons that needed to be learned, or, fond memories, but by no stretch of the means are you meant to be a prisoner there. The future creates anxiety. So maybe that's why this connection is shrouded with anxiety. I can tell you with 100% certainty, I had deep anxiety attacks, which I never even felt anxiety in my entire existence until I came into this beautiful, wonderful soul. I was married for 20 years. Never felt a love like this ever in my entire life, and nor will I ever on this planet Earth. I'm sure we've had many, many lifetimes of love at the soul level, because the soul is eternal. But yeah, like it's a little bit of craziness, and I don't even know where I was going with that. But yeah, you have like just this electrifying, energetic soul love, If they could, oh yeah, don't live in the future, anxiety. I feel like the anxiety, honestly, I finally came to terms with it, honestly, about a week or two ago. Separation anxiety. That's what it is, and you're thinking into the future. And that creates that separation anxiety. So yeah, just live in the moment if you can. So the message for you, beautiful, loving soul, is from your masculine. You are my best friend. No one understands me like you do. This is a beautiful, beautiful message because it's the truth. When you come into each other, whichever form you come into each other, you're just your true authentic selves. You're natural. You flow to each other effortlessly. You have just finished each other's sentences. It's beautiful. And each of you have shared things with each other that you've not shared with anyone else. But there's that energy of just peace, calm, and comfort. So they want you to know that. I feel like I'm spinning my wheels. Yeah, because of this karmic chaos and conflict that's in their life right now. Their heart is pulling them one way, right? Saying, do this. This is what you need to do. You need to do what's good for you. You need to go on this destination of self-love. But the pollution of their mind and thought is pulling them another way. So it seems like they're spinning their wheels, but they're very connected to the universe, and the universe is providing that wisdom to them. But it's absolutely natural to feel that way. And I love this so much. I am seeing the signs and synchronicity, and they all remind me of you. So absolutely, they're being whipped with signs and synchronicity right now, and they are supposed to remind them of you. That's what this is about, and I love it all so very much. They love you to infinity, and I feel like victory is on horizon for this masculine. But what the victory is that liberation, that nirvana, that bliss, that ultimate destination of self-love. And I feel like the universe is removing every single obstacle for them to get there. And I love it all so very much. 3 other messages for your beautiful, loving souls are, a loving thought triggers a loving response. Your love is felt and appreciated. An angel surrounds you. A sacred union is born. A union of twin souls within a 3-year-old flame. I love this message. I love this card because rarely does it come out. It basically confirms everything that I just said. I didn't look at it until just now. I feel like there is an angel, a divine higher power surrounding you. And this is confirmation. If you have any confusion, a union of twin souls within a 3-year-old flame. I know there is a lot of skepticism out there. There's a lot of lies. There's just pure fabrication. I always say, follow the voice of your heart. Your inner wisdom is, there's no greater wisdom than that comes within you. There's other people that can say they are, but no. You have that inner guide for a reason. That's your GPS. That's your navigation system. If somebody else is telling you otherwise, they're taking you off your journey and your GPS is getting lost, so to speak. So I love that message. The love that emanates from my beloved's heart is a light that stems from, I'm gonna cry, from the mind of God, Goddess. Through each other we become one. I give thanks for that endless blessing, and that's you. Ultimately, that is what it is. I basically just said, you're getting closer to spirit, God, consciousness, higher, like, divine source, universe, however you resonate. And it is so true. It's the love. That's what emanates the light. And you get to that pure bliss and nirvana of God's consciousness, or however you resonate. And that is where, you understand everything starts to make sense. We all have a different DNA. Our journeys are different and unique. But once you get to that destination of self-love, you have just beauty. And, You are an angel of light. Before you, I surrender my past and future. All that matters is this moment. My heart is transformed every time you are near. Again, I cannot believe this came out the way it came out, because I just spoke of the past and I spoke of the future. Live in the moment, and I love it all so very much. If you're new to this journey, good luck. It's tough. I'm here as a friend, a coach, a mentor, a guide. It is not an easy journey, but as part of the journey, you have little signs and synchronicities. I want to say nature's just beauty, and I feel like they're well, if you resonate with angel divine, a guide to give you that confidence and that clarity that no, you're not going cuckoo, you're not going insane. These are to remind you that this is truly your path and your journey in life. Sometimes they're repetitive because maybe you're not listening to the message, or you're not listening to your inner guide. So sometimes they're there to say, okay, it's time, you gotta listen. Other times it's there to give you clarity and peace. And I believe in animals. I so do. Like this morning, for example, I saw a female and a male cardinal in the bird bath in the backyard. What a wonderful, wonderful message that is. And they're just beautiful. They made for life. Like I just glanced at there and I saw them, and it was kind of funny because the feminine cardinal landed first, then the masculine came. Then the feminine flew to the fence. The masculine was chasing, so the masculine was chasing the feminine. Yeah, it was the cutest thing ever. The female animal spirit message for today is turtle spirit, and slow and steady wins the race. That's one of those fundamental sayings that I kind of live by. It's slow and steady does win the race. It's not about getting through this quickly. It's about getting through it in your own time, in God's time, divine time. And it is ultimately what happens. I always say that, and I love it all so much. Masculine animal spirit message today is otter spirit, you are never alone. So that's exactly it. Sometimes there are moments of deep reflection, darkness, feeling alone and isolated because nobody understands what you're going through. But masculine, the feminine, is always with you at a soul capacity with unconditional love. You're never alone. You're always loved. And the overall message for this beautiful twin flame collective is giraffe spirit. See the big picture. A giraffe is very tall. They see everything below them and see the big picture. That's exactly it. Let the voice of the heart be your navigation system. Just push away that fog, that pollution of the mind, and get back into a loving, loving space in your heart. We're meant to walk our journeys in life with love, and unconditional love at that, which is loving freely without ask nor condition. I read every single one of your comments on this channel. Beautiful, beautiful souls. And some of the comments that I read, quite frankly, are not of that unconditional love. And you know who you are. This is a reminder that there are no conditions. This is at a soul level. Conditions are at an ego level. And if you are trapped in your ego, then you remain stuck in this perpetual vortex of pollution of thought. So that's what I have for you, beautiful souls, today. Again, if you're new, hit subscribe. I've got all sorts of wonderful videos I'm working on, meditation videos. I'm just recalibrating the channel, and I just want to bring you all beautiful, beautiful, beautiful work. I have other people collaborating with me. My beloved is actually doing music. He's working on some music to put as backdrops. It's just a collaboration of beautiful, beautiful, loving souls, and I love each and every one of you. Have a beautiful, beautiful day.